Stock market volatility continues again today, but one thing is certain is that this creates opportunities for you and I. One company we're going to talk about today is IonQ, IonQ Inc. This is a juggernaut in the quantum computing space. And if you don't have a position yet, you may want to consider one or adding to your position because things continue to get interesting in the quantum space. Big announcement last week helped this company in particular do extremely well when the rest of the market was taking a dive. And that announcement is the DARPA announcement. So DARPA came out with and this is the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, and selected IonQ and this will help drive development, scale, innovation, and shape the future of quantum computing. Rigetti was also in the mix with this, but we're going to focus on IonQ today because this is one of the leaders in the space, and I think you need to strongly consider having a position in this leader. So that is the big new event, is where this will take the company. Another event, and the announcements just keep coming with IonQ. So they had agreements today that they just came out with SK Italia Technologies. This is a Korean company, and this is going to help set up a quantum environment for satellite communications. Pretty exciting stuff. Of course, the DARPA, you just can't, this is a big deal, the DARPA announcement. They also had a recent announcement with Amazon Web Services that their leading edge computer is now available on AWS and on their own IonQ cloud. Again, this is happening now, this quantum stuff. So you might want to consider taking a closer look at it. They've done a recent cash raise. They raised another $372 million to bolster the balance sheet. Again, phenomenal. They have very little debt, and the cash at their at the market offering in turbulent times was rather easy for them to complete. This is also a very acquisitive company. They've made a number of acquisitions over the years, and I think this is going to continue. They will be a consolidator and keep harnessing the energy of a lot of these startups and folding them into their own ecosystem. It's very exciting what they're doing here. So that's my pitch on IonQ and some of the recent events, and then let's not forget that they did come out with an announcement recently that they have superseded the classical computing environment for outperformance and speed. So things are starting to take shape for quantum and IonQ in particular. But let's take a quick look at the numbers and the fundamentals and make sure that still aligns with what we're thinking. With a market cap of about $6 billion, IonQ is rather positioned very interesting for those of us that think that this can go 5, 10, 20 times what the current market cap is right now, and see our investments soar over time. And at a price of $24 to $25 a share, that is just it's the right spot to jump in. 1 month down slightly to break even, which shows the strength of this company in a time of a lot of market volatility. Year to date, down over 40%. There's been some consolidation after a rip up in 2024 and early 2025 to start. And then, of course, over the past year, up over 200% because the promise of quantum computing is here. And this is one of the leaders in it. So this stock has had a range of between $6.22 all the way up to $54.74. So in that $24, $25 range, it's sitting rather nice. It's consolidated, it's pulled back. Yet when you look at the balance sheet, they've raised a lot of cash. It is strong. There's really no debt to speak of on the balance sheet. Revenue clocked in last year at about $43 million, and that was up 90% over the prior year. This is good growth. And this shows that everything is starting to gain traction and move forward rapidly with the company. In addition, they're looking at 2025 revenue of about $100 million. That's another doubling of that growth. And they're still projecting that by year 2030, this is going to be $1 billion revenue company. So when you look at things, the explosion in shareholder value can really start to multiply for us. My take on this is that even analysts are calling for about a $41, $42 share price in the near term, but it doesn't take too many catalysts to start lining up and for a company like this to really get recognized and go for that next catastrophic leg up in share price escalation. And that's what we're all here for, is to ride that wave. I think if you're looking for an interesting company with that disruptor technology, innovative, acquiring other companies to roll in to their own ecosystem, a DARPA-backed entity right now, IonQ is something that should be on your list to take a little closer look at. Hope you find this helpful. Let me know if you're jumping into IonQ. I bought a little bit more today on the dip, and I'm going to continue acquiring because I don't have enough of this yet. And let me know what you're doing, and we'll talk again real soon.